Ladies and gentlemen, let us have a look at this question of logarithms. It is a very interesting question. Now, let us have a look at how we can solve it. Now, the first thing that we shall do, since these ones are logarithms that are to base 3, all of them, this one is a logarithm to base 3, and this one is a logarithm to base 3, and this one is a logarithm to base 3, the only unique thing here is this one is the logarithm of 32 to base 2 that is in the bracket. Now, what we will do is we will first solve this. Then we proceed to solve for the value of x. Now, let us have a look at the solution. The solution. Now, we can let the logarithm of 32 to base 2 to be x. We can say let the logarithm of 32 to base 2 be x. Now, since we had let the logarithm of 32 to base 2 be x, then we shall proceed to solve for x. Now, we can say that log 32 to base 2 equals to x. Now, from the laws of logarithms, we can write this one in index notation, and therefore it will be this base, which is 2, raised to this x equals to 32. This implies that we shall have 2 raised to x, that is 2 raised to x equals to, instead of 32, we can write it as 2 raised to 5. Now, since the bases are the same, then we can equate the powers. Therefore, we shall have x equals to 5. Now, we have obtained the value of x. And therefore, instead of the logarithm of 32 base 2, then we shall have x, which is the same as 5. Therefore, instead of the logarithm of 32 to base 2, we shall have 5. Now, we shall have the logarithm of, that is x plus 23, x plus 23, close the bracket, to base 3, then minus the logarithm of, instead of this one, we shall have 5 to base 3, then equals to, that is this equal sign, the logarithm of, that is 9x, not 9x, but the logarithm of 9 minus 2x, that is 2x. That is what we shall have, then to base 3. That is what we shall have. Now, let us proceed to solve for the value of x, because all of them are now logarithms that are to base 3. On our left-hand side, we can combine this one to be a logarithm of a single number, and therefore we shall have the logarithm of x plus 23, then to base 3, then I close the bracket that way. Since this one and this one, they are logarithm that are to base 3, and there is a minus in between, then we shall say the logarithm of x plus 23, because of this minus, we shall have divided by 5. And that is how we can combine that one to be a logarithm of a single number. Then equals to the logarithm of, that is 9 minus 2x, then close the bracket, to base 3. Now, from there, since these ones are logarithms that are of the same base and there is an equal sign in between, then we can equate x plus 23 over 5 with 9 minus 2x. Now, from there, we can multiply by 5 on both sides, we can multiply by 5 on both sides so that we eliminate this 5 that is in the denominator on our left hand side. Therefore, this 5 simplifies with this, and therefore we shall have x plus 23 equals to 5 times 9 is 45, then minus 5 times negative 2x is negative, that is negative 10x. Now from there, we shall have x, then when this one crosses this equal sign, then it become positive, and therefore it will be plus 10x equals to this 45 that we have on our right hand side. Then because this one is plus, therefore it will be minus 23 because this one crosses this equal sign also. Now from there, x plus 10x is 11x equals to 45 minus 23 is 22. And therefore, for me to obtain x, then I have to divide by 11 on both sides. And when I divide by 11 on both sides, then I will obtain the value of x as 2. And that is the answer that we shall obtain in solving this logarithmic equation.